In this video, we bring you some fun West Coast swing dance moves from
Slingshot.
What's up, gang? It's Brian B.
And Miss Megan.
And in this video, we're gonna work off of a slingshot and give you a couple of different West Coast swing dance moves that you can work off at. These are super fun and probably good for people of all levels. So, without further ado, let's get started. All right, so we're gonna work off of a slingshot where we pull the follower back out. Then we're gonna have variations where we take this slingshot, we add a couple of hip bumps, as many as we need. Same exit if you want. Then we can use a sugar push while I talk. And then we can do a slingshot that ends in a tuck turn. And we'll add a few things on that. So let's first talk about the slingshot in terms of connection, right? So we need to make sure we have connection in both arms and that we're able to follow one another through this path, right? That we're able to both shorten these arms and follow them with flared elbows, and that her shoulders are matching mine. Because what's going to happen in a slingshot is, unlike walk, walk, triple step, where Megan lands back on her right foot on count 4, we need to get her to that position on count 4, but we need to avoid the triple. So we're going to have to decelerate this. 1, 2, where I'm actually in her way, and now she's going to match my shoulders for 3, and we're going to sit back for 4. So if we did that again, we'd have 1, 2, right? I roll this for 3, 4. Now, how does that work? Megan knows not to come out of this connection, right? Can you talk about what you feel on your side?
So when the arms are flared in between those two counts, it just feels like you're suspended a little bit if you stay connected both away and out.
So we have a 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we're on count 4. Now, when I pull this out, I'm going to dance 5. On count 5, I'm going to put Megan on her right foot for count 5, right? Then I'm going to step in behind her for 6, and now we should sync up for our 7 and 8. So that's the most basic way out. We have 1, hold 2, we roll 3, set 4, 5 is Miss Megan's left foot, 6 I step in, anchor 7 and 8. Let's look at that once from the other side. We have 1, 2, so I fake this 2, we roll 3, set 4, right? Put her on count 5, over for 6, 7 and 8. Now, one of the fun things about the slingshot is that we're in a position that we've sort of, to Megan's point, we've suspended ourselves 3, 4, right? So now we can use this kind of hip bump connection. Now, again, we're working basic West Coast swing from an away connection to a towards connection, right? So we could do this very kind of blocky and boxy, or we could leave the hands still and let our hips move in and out, right? So even after we get to this stop position, we let our hips continue, and we can suspend ourselves in this position for as many times as we want. But then I'm going to go walk, walk, anchor, step. So we look at that once on the other side with some numbers. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And just because I saw you do it earlier, explain your little, the little
my knee.
1, 2, 3.
Pulling this up?
Yep.
So I really like to connect away. So when I'm connected away, I have the option to not be on both feet. Like, see how I'm kind of split weight here? I want to make sure that I'm fully back on that foot. And sometimes that just makes me feel like I need to pull up my leg to really connect back.
So the final option we have is if we accelerate this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. We can take that slingshot idea, accelerate it to count 3, and then use a tuck turn ending. So what goes on for that? Instead of blocking Miss Megan and rolling to count 4, we're just going to accelerate her right to count 4 using this 1, 2, 3, right? So she's got to the end on 3. Now, what do I do lead-wise? I accelerate it, meaning instead of blocking her and taking our time to sit back, right? We just accelerate right through this, 1, 2, 3, right? Then I'm going to put her on count 4. Then we're going to triple 5 and 6 for a sugar tuck ending. So if we look at that from the other side, 1, 2, 3. I put her on count 4, a 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Any thoughts from your side, Miss Megan?
Just that the acceleration here really gets you back. So make sure that you're still connected and that you don't fly really past that connection.
We did a video previously, West Coast Swing for ballroom dancers, and we talked about how we need to we need to pay close attention to this, because although this seems like a basic side pass, right, we have the option to roll this right into our previous version, and we also have the option to accelerate this into the tuck turn ending. Cool? So there are some West Coast Swing dance moves working off of the
Slingshot
for West Coast Swing. We will see you again in the next video.